Hello everyone, this is going to be a quick video. I'm just going to be reading through the Medium post that Cryptologist just posted. There has been a lot going on, and there is a lot changing and a lot to come. The purpose for this video is just purely to reach out to the 2,000 subs that we have to try and let people know what's going on. So without further ado, here is a read-through of the new Medium post. Life is full of choices, and often the most difficult ones can lead us to the greatest rewards. The road less traveled is not always the easiest one to take, but sometimes it is the only way to reach the destination we desire. As the old parable goes, two roads diverged in a wood, and the traveler had to choose which one to take. The well-trodden path was easy, familiar, and safe, but it led to a mundane and unremarkable end. The other path was overgrown and challenging. So the traveler, taking a deep breath, took the road less traveled by, and it made all the difference. Sometimes we have to take a leap of faith, trust our instincts, and be willing to face the unknown to reach our dreams. This has been a long time coming. Phew! Alright, let's do this. Since the launch of Ryoshis Vision, many of us in the admin team and the community have seen our fair share of ups and downs. I've learned that there can be a dichotomy of being lifted up, inspired, brought together, and achieve great things, while at the same time being able to be cast aside, hated, ignored, and blamed for things you had no control over. When we came together, we did not know the full who, what, when, how, or why. We just knew that we wanted to come together and were excited at the prospect of creating another decentralized community that was born out of the ideas of an anonymous figure named Ryoshi. Some of that excitement was quickly pulled back to earth when we realized the ire we would receive for simply coming together and setting a similar but unique path to what many of us had already seen before. We didn't try to steal anyone's thunder or become a replacement for anything or anyone. We didn't believe we were better because we knew that most of us came together born of a group with similar values. Our founder gave homage to that group in our name and even in funds as a thank you for inspiring many. Many projects have been created by people from that community and would immediately draw their arrows to attack. But our approach was different, because we all still called each other Ryoshi, though in the end, we were still viewed as an enemy. However, despite all of this, we pushed through and pressed on because all we wanted was community. In the background, we saw our relationship with the Shibaswap team begin to sour, and there were even some from that team that attempted to call us scammers, and much more from our beginning. Yet still, we pushed through and continued to build and seek answers. In the end, we were burned. The cruel irony is that when we made burn possible for Shib, we were coating the very fire the Shib devs would cook us in. Sometimes pacifism works, sometimes it doesn't. However, there are moments when it is time to fight. Time to fight for your community, and time to fight for what's right. For now, the purpose of this blog post is to detail you the future of Ryoshis Vision and the goals we will pursue now that we will be shedding unnecessary baggage. From the ashes. As many of you have speculated, our team understands that we must remove and destroy any remnants of this old smart contract we have. It does not benefit us in any way, shape, or form, and I'm frankly exhausted watching others attempt to explain to people how giving away our money and attention with nothing in return is supposed to be a good idea. Thank you for the attempt, wifey, but it's time for it to go. So, we will be revising the smart contract to make necessary changes to best move forward. The changes you will see include no more Shib rewards wallet. This is obvious why, and I don't think an explanation is necessary. No one transaction per block limitation. This was created as an anti-sandwich bot protection, but ultimately it led to limiting how our utility smart contracts interacted with the token, so it's gone. The tax is changing from a 2% buy-sell that goes to a burn wallet and rewards wallet to a 3% burn sell that will include 2% to the project wallet and 1% to ensure our liquidity pool stays solid. We want to attract the best to us and continue building the best utilities, so this is necessary, and will be done strategically through methods such as vesting, etc. The 1% for LP can be removed in the future once we implement more strategies to keep our LP stable. The removal of burn. As you may have guessed, with the tax change, this also means that the automatic burn will not be in effect anymore. Why? This was debated back and forth, and ultimately we decided that the negatives outweigh the positives in a burn. Centralized exchanges don't play well with deflationary tokens, and the project needed development funds more than it needed a burn. There's only so much you can build on the spirit commitment to the community. I've seen many talented individuals here give it their best, and in the end, couldn't stay because they needed an honest living. This doesn't mean there won't be the possibility of planned burns or utilities that contribute to a burn. For those that have trusted and removed their liquidity from Shibaswap, I want to say thank you. This strengthens us. I want to be clear. We will no longer support the old smart contract and also use this time to call on the Shib devs to make everyone whole who had rewards owed to them. Though you cut your communications with us abruptly, our ears are still open. If you want to return the funds from the reward wallet to us, so we can take care of them the right way. How and when will this contract change occur? Be on the lookout for another announcement detailing how to swap your tokens through a claim portal. We are doing this to save project fees and to streamline the process further. With this, everyone is responsible for claiming their tokens and also helps to wake everyone in the community up to this new change. Though we want everyone's investment to be safe, as you invested in us and not another team, I want to be clear that your values can be affected. We made an announcement warning you about keeping your liquidity in Shibaswap and throw caution about any buys you are planning to make. Remember, any purchases before the new token is launched will still have a tax that goes to the Shib rewards wallet. Please know that after much discussion, we have concluded that this is the best opportunity to give you a fresh start with a team you trust. Leadership. If you've been around for a bit, you've noticed that we have had some leadership changes. After this transition, I will serve as project manager over the operations of Ryoshis Vision, and have already named trusted persons in various positions to oversee operations. We have a lot to be excited for, and I trust these people with our future. Please help me take care of them. I also pushed for and formed a task force to create our community council. Our Vision City task force worked hard, and now we have our first community council in place. I look forward to working with them further. The members of the task force will be split into different parts of RV now that their job is complete. What will happen with our utilities? Ryoshi Labs continues. We are nearing the end of version 1 development, which will include the marketplace, raffles, and NFT crowdfunding. Beta is coming, and it will come as a closed beta to members of our community council first, and followed by an open beta to stress test the platform. We have added one of our other developers, DonGG, to assist in the development of Ryoshi Plus music platform, and are in consideration of integration to Ryoshi Labs as well. Another community project has reached out to us asking to be annexed into our project. They too believe in what we are doing, and if finalized, we will integrate their utilities and technology into what we are doing. I'll make the announcement if we move forward because it will be bullish. If not, I'll still let you know, and it just wasn't meant to be. Don't ask when. Future. I will be forming a revised roadmap, a goal guide if you will, that will show what our future can and will look like. As we prepare our future to have a launchpad arm of RV, this means we must have our own chain and DEX to fully support those that want to build with us, and to help support what they are building aligned with our vision. Our own ecosystem is vitally important if we want to support those that will exist in our universe. We've got one of the best development teams out there, and they don't strive for recognition. They strive for results. This is good honor. This team can rival some of the best out there. You've seen it. We created the burn portal, and, as stated before, its smart contract is now being used to create another Shib burn token. One of our devs' chain ID was taken and used to build another blockchain that many are still waiting on. I take this with fire, not anger, but also as a badge of honor towards our devs. The team has been challenged to take us beyond where we are, to take us to a place where we can meet the true vision of what Ryoshi was. I say this not as an admirer, but in a practical sense. What that person said was true, and no matter who said it, it's a good vision. I'm not here to speak to you in metaphors, call you a friend, cringe, sorry, hee, and sell you something smoky and inspirational. Everyone around me knows that I am no nonsense and speak plainly. Ask me a question and I'll answer you plainly. Anyway, towards the vision. Final thoughts. The chains will finally be broken. Despite those who may doubt or dismiss us, the truth rings loud and clear. This moment marks the pinnacle of our project's journey, and I hope that our story will serve as inspiration for others. We stand here for you, always ready to extend a helping hand to those in need of guidance or motivation. Let these words sink in deep. They may not fully elucidate the complexities of standing up against malevolent leaders in large projects, but they serve as a call to action for other projects and influencers to stand firm in their principles and resist the temptation of clicks, views, and sales. Your integrity is more valuable than any riches this world can offer. Never compromise, even in the face of Armageddon. Subtopic regarding the burn portal. Ryoshi's Vision created the burn portal with the assistance of Carl. Rewards were initially given and there were no problems. Problems on rewards distributions began to occur, and when we all looked into it, it was clear that it was on the side of the Shib devs. One of our devs, Bjor, informed Carl everything he needed to do to fix the issue so that the rewards could be distributed. This seemed to be the same issue that Carl ran into when Shibaswap had issues distributing bone rewards. We continued to reach out to them, asking questions and providing solutions, and ultimately the communications were closed and an exodus of the Shib team from the chats occurred. This is me, Creepypasta Adam, talking just for a second. So these couple of pictures right here are screenshots. It looks like from some of the chats between the Shibaswap team and some of our admins. So feel free to pause and read through those. I thought about making up voices for everyone, which would have been kind of funny, but don't want to rock the boat. Okay, back to what Cryptologist wrote in his blog. Anything else stated in any of their blogs placing blame on our devs is false, and we retain the chat conversations as receipts. We have now observed that the Burn Portal smart contract we created was used to deploy another token named Koi. Creepypasta Adam again. Here is a quick snapshot from the Medium. It's some contract information that has to do with the deployment of Koi from our smart contract. And back to it. I give no financial advice on anything, as I do not know anyone involved in that token other than history working with Shib devs. Always do your own research and keep in mind that history sometimes repeats itself. That is all for now. Stay tuned for more direction.